Shalom, the water, wa barak thumb, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah Bashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to my leaders, the apostles, the great millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. This is Isaiah chapter 25, verse 7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people. And he is going into our Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. It reads, he will destroy in this mountain. The word mountain means government, right? And the current government that we're in is the rulership of the so-called white man, Esau Edom. So Yahweh Shemar Shah will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people. Now let's look up the word cast. The Hebrew word for cast is lawat, and it means to wrap closely or tightly. And wrapped, envelope, to wrap tightly, to envelope, wrap, right? And something that's in an envelope is sealed, right? But Yahweh Shema Shah, he's going to destroy that seal, that covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. Now, a veil is a covering. For example, you have, the Muslim women, they wear a veil to cover their face in a form of modesty. But Yahweh Shema Shah, he's going to destroy that covering cast and that veil that is spread over all nations, all right? And what was covered? The truth that the so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Latinos, and Native American Indians are the children of Israel. And everyone outside of these race of people are the heathen nations, all right? Because not only the children of Israel became a byword is basically a nickname, these other nations were given bywords as well. For example, got the so-called Africans. They come from the nation of Ham. You have the so-called Arabs, which are the Ishmaelites. The Moabites, which are the so-called Chinese, the Ammonites. The so-called Japanese. The Elamites, which are the so-called East Indians. And most of all, the devil that the Bible speaks of, Esau Edom, is the so-called white man, right? Who the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah hates, right? He have righteous indignation with the so-called white man, and he is Esau Edom, right? And that is being revealed, right? So Yahweh Shema Shah, he destroyed that covering cast and that veil that was spread over all nations, all right? The truth is coming out, all right? The so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Latinos, and Native Americans are the children of Israel. And most of all, the so-called white man is Esau Edom, all right? He is the devil. He is the wicked that the Bible speaks of, all right? And everything's being exposed through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah. It's Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. And that virgin daughter of Babylon is America, right? It says, come down and sit in the dust. Dust represents confusion. And this place is full of confusion through all the different philosophies, all the different ways of life, right? But in the near future, this place is about to be in a confused state, right? And that's going to be done by destruction. It reads, sit on the ground. And that's a form of humility. And in the near future, the so-called white man, Esau Edom, and his rulership is about to be destroyed. And he's going to be humiliated. He's about to be brought down low. He's about to be brought down to a lower state. It reads, there's no throne. Yeah, in the near future, the so-called white man, Esau Edom, is going to be taken out of power, right? He's going to be taken out of dominion, of rulership, right? And that's going to be done when our Lord Yahushua Mashiach returns. And he's going to take this devil, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, out of rulership by violence, by bloodshed, right? By fire, by great power. O daughter of the Chaldeans. And the modern day Chaldeans are these elite banking families, right? Because they deal with the witchcrafts and the sorceries. So in the near future, the so-called white man Esau Edom is going to be taken out of power. That's why in let's get it. It's that Luke 10. It's Luke chapter 10. Luke chapter 10, verse 18. He said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. And this is not talking about the spiritual demon, Satan. All right, this is talking about the so-called white man, Esau Edom. All right. It reads, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. All right. Meaning the so-called white man, Esau Edom, being falling out of rulership. All right. And that's what's coming in the near future. All right. This devil is about to be taken out of power, and he's about to be brought to the ground. All right. He's about to be taken out of power. Reading on Isaiah 47 and 1, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Yeah, because America, Babylon the Great, virgin daughter of Babylon, having been destroyed the way it's going to be destroyed in the near future. Because in the near future, you're going to have 200 million warheads come to Babylon the Great to leave it desolate. Ain't going to be nothing left for Esau Edom kingdom. This is going to be a habitation for desert-like creatures, for the unclean animals. Ain't going to be a place where man could dwell in. And it reads, take the millstones and grind the mill. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. So this is going to the exposure, right? The revealing, right? Everyone is going to see the downfall of the so-called white man, Esau Edom. Now, it reads, pass over the rivers. When you think of a river, what you think of? Waters, right? And what's that symbolic to? Let's get Revelation chapter 17, verse 15. He said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, the whore is going to Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, virgin daughter of Babylon. Read again, Revelation 17:15. He said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. Right? So the waters, the rivers that's spoken of in Isaiah 47 is talking about the people, the nations, and everyone is going to see the so-called white man, Esau Edom, be exposed and taken out of power. And Esau Edom is being exposed through the Lord's men, through the prophets, out on the highways and byways, bringing out this truth, right? And that's being done on the internet, on YouTube, and different platforms, right? And also you see the men on the highways and byways bringing the truth out as well, right? And everyone is seeing this. Verse 3, it says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. That's going to that exposure. Thy shame shall be seen. Yep, because everyone is going to see, all right? Everyone is seeing now, all right, who the so-called white man truly is, that he is the wicked, and that's being done through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah. And in the near future, everyone is going to see the destruction of the so-called white man, Esau Edom. It reads, I will take vengeance. What is vengeance? Recompense, revenge, right? So the Lord is coming to revenge, all right? He's coming to fight for his elect. He's coming to destroy the so-called white man, Esau Edom, for what he have done to the nation of Israel, okay? Zephaniah 3:8 tells you that, to wait upon the Lord, all right? Till he rise to the prey, right? To wait means to suffer. And we know that vengeance is of the Lord, all right? This is his fight. He's going to fight for us, Lord willing, with the elect. So it reads, I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man, because Yahweh Shem Shah, in his second return, our Lord Yahweh Shah, he's coming as an angelic being with great power and great glory, right? He's coming very powerful to destroy. And it reads, as for our Redeemer, the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. And the word hosts mean armies, right? And the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah is a man of war. And in the near future, our Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach, he's coming to wage war with the heathen, right? And who is the heathen? Everyone outside of the nation of Israel, right? He's coming to destroy. He's coming to shed a lot of blood, right? The scriptures tell you that the slain of the Lord shall be many. The slain of the Lord shall be from one end of the earth even to the other, right? There's going to be many more of those that perish than those that be saved in the near future, right? And the only ones that's going to be saved from this destruction, from this righteous violence, is the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of the 144,000 men, along with the great multitude, men, women, and children, right? And our Lord Yahweh Shah, he is the Redeemer. No one could deliver us out of this devil, Esau Edom hand, right? This is why his name is he exists. He delivers, Yahweh Shah. Yah mean him, he. Yahweh Shah mean delivered, right? So Yahweh Shah Mashiach, he is the deliverer. And he's coming to deliver